On this video, I'm gonna show you a discussion about the history of food services industry in the 20th century. I hope you enjoy this video, so sit back and relax. History of the food service industry in the 20th century. What is food service industry? Food service or catering industry define those businesses, institutions, and companies responsible for any meal prepared outside the home. 20th century restaurant. Side theater. It may be a noble tradition in French restaurant, but in United States, it's another story. Pomp room flaming sword. One of the most flamboyant sorts of tableside service is the presentation of food on flaming swords. Tableside service as entertaining floor show got a foothold in American restaurants in the 1930s. Popularity of flames at the table and other forms of tableside food preparation grew in the 1950s, 1960s, and 1970s. A look behind the scenes quickly dissolved whatever magic adheres to tableside drama. Tableside service goes to thinking, make customer feel important and willing to pay more for what is often food of lesser quality or quantity. Both wars made the restaurant more central to modern life. The restaurant industry emerged larger and with a more diverse patronage. The war brought women to the forefront of food service. Serving in restaurants became female-dominated. Family patronage, encouraged by wartime increase in employment of married women, continued to grow after the war. The ideal of organizational efficiency was stimulated by both wars. The World War II post-war period saw the rise of a much longer food service industry. 20th century. By the turn of century, more people were working and therefore eating out more, especially for lunch. During World War II in the 1940s, the lodging industry prospered as people traveled for war-related reasons. After World War II in the 1940s and 1950s, the quick service restaurant segment of the industry grew quickly. In the 1960s, commercial air travel became popular, and builders focused on land near airports as the next place to situate hotels, and food service facilities. La Grande Vapeur, still in the business in the 20th century. Café Anglais restaurant, then spread rapidly across the world, with the first in the United States, Julien's Restaurateur, opening in Boston in 1794. The modern formal style of dining, where customers are given a plate with the food already arranged on it. It is known as service à la rose. Cafeteria in 1891. The YMCA of Kansas City established what food industry historians consider the first cafeteria. Drive-in restaurant or car parked restaurant. The drive-in restaurant concept where patrons are served food in their vehicles dates back to pre-World War II. The first drive-in restaurant opened in Glendale, California in 1936. I hope you enjoy my video discussion about the history of the food service industry in the 20th century.